coming out of spring, going into summer, and it's going to be rainy season soon.
Yes, it's going to start to rain. So, that's this is the time now to, give us a call, have our guys come out, take a look at your roofs now before the rain starts. If you had a problem coming through those storms last time and you got through it, but there's little issues, you see something maybe in your dining room, you saw a little spot, you see some loose shingles, you got through the big storms, but that there's, in the back of your head that your roof somebody needs to take a look at it. Call us now, because you need to do that before those storms hit and before that rain comes, because when the water comes down, we're so, we get very busy, in that time. And so it's hard for us to get the guys out there as quickly as we can, right now. But you know what, though, even though when the rain does start, we have expanded, so we have 4 locations now, and about to have a 5th. So we have trucks all over the Tampa Bay area. Yeah. So, we can, when you call our offices, we can book you an appointment, and our guys can be out to see you within a day or 2, which is a really good turnaround.
It's really good. You guys helped me on that deal. Let me ask you. So you had mentioned, have your roof checked out. Is that going to cost them? What are you charging for?
We do free estimates. We come out there and take a look at your roof and tell you what we think, and tell you what we recommend. Sometimes it might be just a repair, or sometimes we'll say, hey, you need a replacement. And then sometimes you get those letters from your insurance company, and you don't even know that your insurance company might drop you because your roof is not, up to code. And they just changed the building codes for roofs, actually January of 2000, of this last year. So they were requiring, because they took a big hit, the insurance industry. So they're taking a look at those roofs, and you're going to get these letters. And, if you can kind of get ahead of that, so you don't get that shock.
That's right. That's the best thing to do.
Exactly what happens. I see it all the time.
Right.
Buyers, on their renewal, they'll automatically get a letter that says, I want a roof cert.
Yep.
And then, you have to get that, or you will not have your insurance.
Yeah, absolutely. And they don't get a year.
No,
they get
it's like now before renewal.
Yes.
30 days or
30 days sometimes it is. Yeah. And so, they don't get renewed for their homeowners insurance. It's a big deal. Yeah.
Let's talk about roof types. I like to run down the different types of roofing, because you hear, asphalt shingles, you hear, the metal, the clay, the tile, they all have their little bit, of advantage, and then they have the cost. Some are costing difference. What are you seeing most of? Or let's run through each one. Let's talk about shingle first. It's probably the most common, right? The asphalt shingle.
Yeah, like we're a Master Elite installer for GAF. So that's one of our most people I would say in the Tampa Bay area, probably they come out and they want us to do an estimate for shingles. But in I would say Sarasota, Manatee counties, even in parts of St. Pete, tile is huge. And up in Pasco in the new construction, it's tile on all the roofs, and they have those, it's not that barrel clay tile that you kind of think of. They have all different kind of designer tiles now. The flat, that's flat. They're beautiful. They're amazing. It's a little bit more labor intensive, and there's, it's the installer piece, it's a craft, and the guys, when they're installing it, it's just amazing how it comes together. And it's just beautiful.
And it's going to cost a little bit more, maybe, but it's going to last you another 10 years, right?
Yeah,
long,
it does. Yeah, you get more life out of that roof.
Is it like a metal?
Well, we use a little bit different of a underlayment on there. We use a high temperature, like a peel and stick, and it's a different kind. It's just a different kind of roofing system. But the look of it is it's just gorgeous. It just really makes a difference in the home.
I've seen that. You see the flat ones; they're coming out flat instead of the round that you normally see. Okay, so that now metal. What pros and cons metal roof?
Well, I don't know really the con that I have for it, but we install a Gulf Coast metal system, and we use a lot of people are asking for the golf lock, for us to come out and give them estimates on the golf lock. But when they realize the price of metal has increased in the last couple of months, there's been
the tariffs.
Yeah, so there is such an increase. So when we tell them, they get a little bit of a price shock.
Yep.
But it does look beautiful. So it's just aesthetically, if that's what you like, that's what you're going to go for.